was up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove because I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Check your little piece, wanna see some more? Check your little piece, wanna see some more? I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll manage to get to the 33. It is Percy Butler to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Irving. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, You have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Irving. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Spears. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. It just end up a little bit short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him. Get any return cranked up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Tight end going in motion here. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work stuck there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They run. It's out of the gun, and that's Spears. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now give on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short. Play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. On 2nd down, Spears. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion comes Thomas. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. No problem there on the extra point. And the Sentinels will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Spears now out of the pistol. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A run up the middle, Spears. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's a handoff to Spears. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now this time they'll look to... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. Just the lone touchdown in that 1st half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So they failed to connect on another throw, and it's really been the story for both of these teams throughout this ballgame. I mean, neither offense can get anything going, and when you look at the scoreboard, it certainly reflects that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's a Browns first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A give. This is Irving. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A run on 1st and goal. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught just past the pylon. Touchdown, Browns. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Here's Spears. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Davis going in motion. One more time with Spears. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run with Spears. Good blocking, and he's in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Sentinel. Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Sentinels will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
This was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. And mark them down up beyond the 30. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He's going to air this out for Davis. And the Browns are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run with Irving. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Cleveland. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They face 2nd down and 7. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. From the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Spears.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the gun, here's Spears. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. To the goal line and in. Tyjae Spears. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Sentinels have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. to throw. To the outside. Catch made by London.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins.
Complete to Nico Collins. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll run here. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. Here's 1st down. In motion comes Thomas. Spears. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
That's taken in by Thomas. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Big time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll run. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. A carry here for Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Now a first throw here in overtime. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.